G'day mates, how you going? I'm Alan Bites, your favorite English teacher. Well, I'm coming with this lesson thinking about Christmas and New Year's that people eat a lot. Let's think about the consequences of eating or drinking in general, a lot or a little. Yeah, I'll bring some ideas, breaking down for you food in order, talk about the good nutrients that come with food, and talk about our digestive process. Shall we? Do you guys have any idea what happens after food goes through your mouth? Could you describe the path of the food until it actually exits your body? Can you guys name some parts of the digestive system? Can you name some body parts, some organs that are part of the digestive system? Well, speaking where it comes from, yeah, the food starts in the mouth and ends in the anus. Now, we also have salivary glands. To take the food from the mouth to the stomach, we have the esophagus. To mix the food down there, we got our stomach. Now, where do we absorb the nutrients is the intestine, but more specifically, the small intestine. Then we got our pancreas to help us control the blood sugar levels. Take it easy on the sugar. Save your pancreas. Some of us have a gallbladder, which stores bile that help us with digestion, especially by the liver. And the liver is the one who makes the bile, which is basically the substance that helps break down the fat. Every fat that you eat, the liver makes the bile that will help this fat be well digested into your body. And the gallbladder will help this fluid go smoothly past your organs. Now, how about the large intestine? What does that do? It absorbs all the water and the salt that is not digested as food and produces our feces. Crap. Number 2, which takes us to the last section of our large intestine, which is the rectum, where is the part that stores the feces, stores our poop, pretty close to our anus. To finally having the appendix right there at the anus, the sac for the opening of the anus and stuff. I don't know, why do we have appendix after all? Do you know that? Please comment that in this video. Well, so the digestive process is crucial for us to obtain the nutrients from the food that we eat, and therefore eating good food and having a good digestive system, a healthy digestive system, you will have a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a healthy living, and everything will function properly. You feel more energetic, you feel good, you feel even happier. Yeah. Some nutrients include vitamins, minerals. Water is extremely important, but be careful because excess of water is also bad. Excess of water, probably 10 liters in a day or something like that. This is excess. We don't need all of that. Yeah, maybe 2 liters, maybe 3 liters, depending on how heavy you are. Always good to consult with your doctor for these things. But yeah, there's, of course, little water and much water in both cases, both scenarios. It's bad. We also have proteins and carbohydrates. And all the digestion goes through our alimentary canal that goes from our mouth through to our anus. The food enters the mouth, we chew the food to break it into smaller parts so we don't throw it all up and return the food to the table or the plate. The salivary glands release the saliva. Salivas have enzymes, which are basically these substances that help break down the food, like softening the food, making it easy to swallow, bring the food down to the next part, which is the esophagus, and then going into our stomach, which is our bag with some gastric acids that will help it go to the small intestine. Yeah, and working with other organs, the pancreas, the gallbladder, releasing substances to help with the digestion. Yeah, like the pancreas releasing juices, to help the things like connect to the stomach, to the small intestine, helping break down starches and sugar to control your blood sugar levels, and the gallbladder helping breaking down the fat, making sure the fat is passing smoothly through our stomach, remembering that the liver is the organ that makes the bile, and the bile is the one that is stored in the gallbladder. And then the food travels through the small intestine. It continues to break down, of course, and becoming more and more liquid. Of course, any nutrient that the body can use, the small intestine will take it, so it uses into your body. However, I've mentioned that a little bit. Anything that the body doesn't need goes to the large intestine. Long story short, these things that the body doesn't need become that stays in your rectum to make you have the feeling that you need to do number 2. And when the body is ready, when you are ready and there's a toilet available, it comes out through the anus. Now, if this process is painful or not, that's a personal matter. Now, the appendix, is it useful? I don't know, don't ask me. Now, if I leave this diagram here, would you describe each process in each organ? Could you describe that actually? Now, just to review, and please, you guys can answer in the comment section here. What is digestion again? And where does digestion take place? What is the most important organ of our digestion? Is there such a thing as the most important organ? What would be the least important organ if you could remove it from this list? What is your opinion? How is your digestion? Do you digest food well? Do you eat healthy? Do you not eat healthy? What is to eat healthy? What is to eat unhealthy? Well, this is an English class. I'm just sharing vocabulary and information, of course. If you have any questions, you can send them here. Who knows? I can make a new video for you and explain some new stuff. Cheers. Take it easy. Stay sharp. Have a good time. Thanks for watching.